So let me get this straight. Ashley's sticking beside her man. Nick, you basically had a front going on the whole entire time and only wanted to be on Love is Blind because you wanted to be famous. Ramses and Marissa, y'all still was sleep. Marissa, you still was sleeping with Ramses after he dissed you on national television. Steven, you're a liar. Steven is the type of person that he just want to say sorry just to get it over with. He don't really mean it. He's just like, I took accountability, now leave me alone. Like, his sorries don't mean nothing. It's just a, oh, I'm sorry. I can't wait to see my name in lights. No one's gonna stop me. You'll see, I will go far. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Like, are you serious? And Tyler and Ashley, y'all really gonna lie like that? And Taylor and Garrett, I'm so happy for you. Garrett, not you walked in Fashion Week. You see how a woman just bring out the best in a man? We're gonna talk about that too. Like, this was a hot mess. All right, so first we're gonna get into the looks because y'all know I love a fashion moment. So we're gonna get into the looks really quickly, and then we're gonna get into the drama, and we're gonna go ahead and do our nighttime routine. So first we have Taylor. I really like what Taylor has on. I think this is really cute. Definitely fashion forward. I love the gold plated chest. I love how she had the high thigh showing. And I love the ponytail as well. Like, the ponytail snatched back with this dress was absolutely amazing. She looks good. She looks refreshed. I did not know that Taylor was a fashion girl. I'm here for it. And then we have Garrett. I like what Garrett has on. Like, Garrett is definitely doing his thing. I cannot believe he walked in Fashion Week. Like, that is so dope. I don't like the long hair on Garrett. I'm going to be honest. I think that it ages him. I think that he looks better with the short haircut. I think that he looks so handsome with the short haircut. His outfit in this picture really wasn't given, but on the reunion, his outfit was fire. I really liked it. Oh my God, Marissa. Marissa looks like an absolute babe. You hear me? Like, Marissa looks so gorgeous for this reunion. I believe that Marissa is dressed in baby blue, and the body was given, the face was given. She looks beautiful. I don't know if she gained weight. I don't know what went on, but she definitely looks really beautiful. This girl is gorgeous, honey. Like, Ramsey, you really fumbled. Ramsey, honestly, I'm not gonna hold you. Ramsey looked really handsome in this. I really love this. It just gave Fashion Boy. I don't know why they didn't tag his Netflix account. He probably don't want to be tagged because he probably was getting a lot of hate. But he definitely looks really handsome. I love this look. And I was feeling it in total. Ashley looks amazing. Ashley looks so gorgeous. I think she is so beautiful. I love the spider detail on the shoulder. I love the short hair. It was like this bob look. It just gave, she looked beautiful. This is a beautiful woman. You hear me? When I tell you beautiful, absolutely beautiful, no makeup, beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Like, Ashley is really that girl. Stop playing. Next, we have Tyler. Tyler looks okay, but we're going to give him boo, tomatoes. But I do like the black suit. I'm not going to lie. It really complimented Ashley. And we have Monica. Monica looks like she is like, she'll be on America's Next Top Model, or more so like a pageant queen or something like that. She really looks like a model. She's absolutely gorgeous. Garrett looks okay. I really didn't like this look. And oh my God, Alex, love Alex. I think she looks absolutely beautiful on the reunion. It looks like she definitely had a glow up. Looks like she lost a few pounds, and she just looks beautiful. Like, girl, go ahead. You know what? After this reunion and after I got the tea and the insider, it made me like Alex even the more. Like, and now I'm kind of like against Tim. So Tim, I didn't like, Tim looked aged to me. Honestly, he looks older than he really is, but he looked okay. I thought Hannah looked pretty too. I think she looked really pretty. I really like what she had on, and I love the glow up. I love the weight loss. I'm here for it. And what? Nick looks good too. I just don't like the fact that he has sneakers on. He should have wore a dress shoe. And Brittany, she looked cute. She looked like Barbie, but I didn't like her outfit when I seen it on the show. I wasn't really crazy about it, but she do give Barbie vibes. Leo, he just kind of came plain, simple. I mean, it wasn't really nothing to really talk about. Like, I wasn't really crazy about it. Let me go to Nick page because they said Nick is really doing it up. You could come on. This was given I Want to Be Famous. Soon as Love Is Blind hit, it's like he automatically just kind of like been doing it up with the pictures and stuff like that. It's kind of crazy. Like, they really didn't get a lot of followers off of this. Like, I don't know. Everybody seems to have over 80K, but the followers aren't really hitting that hard. It looks like, I think Ashley has like the most amount of followers. So anyways, let's get into this Love Is Blind reunion, and I'm gonna wash my face. Typically, I did put you guys on. I was telling you guys about the kale and green tea. This is my favorite. I just haven't re-upped on it. This is at Sephora. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the next best thing, which is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost. I absolutely love this stuff, okay? The Hydro Boost is gonna get me right every time. It has hyaluronic acid in it. It has hyaluronic acid in it. It is an exfoliating cleanser, and it does exactly what it says. Like, it will give you that moisture that you're looking for. I love the wash, but I have to honestly say the moisturizer, personally, like, I'm not really crazy about the moisturizer, but I do want to give it another try. And I like the hydrating mask, sheet mask as well, that Jackie Aina put me on too. I'm also going to be doing a mask as well. So let's get into it. So first things first, they start out with both married couples, and we start out talking about Taylor and Garrett, right? I really like Taylor and Garrett. I think that the way that Garrett and Taylor act is how a married couple should act, is how a love story should play out. You can tell that Garrett really loves Taylor and Taylor really loves Garrett. One thing that I loved about their relationship is the fact that Taylor was willing to uproot from San Diego and move to DC because it made Garrett more comfortable, even though he had already tried to live in San Diego and tried to do it, but it just wasn't for him. And she probably saw that how that was affecting him. Let's rinse this off. When you get into a relationship, it is definitely about, you know, sacrificing and being a selfless individual. And I feel like in this certain circumstance, I feel like Garrett was being selfless, and Taylor turned around and returned the favor when she saw that her husband really probably wasn't like acclimating, or however you want to use that word, to the environment, and she made a change. And I love that. Y'all already know I'm using my orange soap, the papaya soap. It helps with the marks and stuff like that. This is like my second time purchasing it. I will link it below. But anyways, yeah, so I really like that about them. They definitely were meant to be, and you could kind of see that they were meant to be based on like how the day that they got married was the same time that the parents got married. Like, when I have my love story, that's how I want my love story to be. You know what I mean? Like, I want my love story to be beautiful, you know? And that to me was literally an absolute beautiful love story, you know? So anyways, let's go on and go over to, I was gonna say Taylor. No, it's not Taylor. Let's go over to Ashley and Tyler, right? Obviously, we hop into the meat and the potatoes. The fact that it's like, you know, what happened with this situation with the kids. And for Ashley and Garrett, like, y'all really sat there. That's the best that y'all could think of. It would have been better had she said, you know what, we're working through the situation, and Garrett explained the situation to me. I mean, not Garrett, Tyler explained the situation to me, and I decided that I want to stick beside my husband. I decided that I love him and I'm willing to work through this issue within my life. We're working behind the scenes. trust me, I know the full truth. And the truth is that he told me about this situation. He told me about everything that's going on online. So I was not blindsided by this, but I decided to stick by them. Because, like, the whole thing about lying in the show, that just made y'all look bad. Because actually, honestly, like, I don't know if she's telling the truth or not, but it seems like she probably didn't know. And now they're trying to cover it up. Because y'all making it look even worse. Because this was shot maybe like 2 weeks or so ago, they said. And this was shot before all this stuff is coming out, because Jessie Woo got a video where she's talking about how Tyler had, like, I'll just say allegedly because I know the paperwork was there, but she had a lawyer up there and evictions, and was talking about how he fought in court for his kids. If those wasn't your kids like that, then why are you fighting for them in court? You get what I'm saying? What are you saying behind the scenes? Because the baby mama came out and the ex-wife came out, so it's just not looking too good for you right now. So I'm hoping that once she see this stuff, that she changed her mind, but for some reason I feel like she not. Remember, the father said that she was a ride or die. And, like, think about the way that Garrett talked about Taylor versus, and them talking about their love for one another, versus how Tyler talked about Ashley when he said, I've never experienced love like this. I've never experienced unconditional love. That means that you're loving him through whatever he's going to put you through. And that's just not what's up. Like, but if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. I would be for it. Like I said, I leave people where they're at. Like, if you're happy in your situation, I'm not mad at it. The problem that I have is there's innocent children involved. And I think that's what the problem with the public has. Like, there's innocent children involved. That's why we're upset. He didn't have one baby with that girl. He had 3 kids with that girl. 3. You get what I'm saying? So to sit up here and just kind of like make up that, it's just not looking good at all. Like, and and then when I went on her Instagram, I didn't see Tyler up there. So I think after all this came out, I think she probably got a divorce. She probably just said that maybe for the reunion, but now she probably gonna come out. I hope that they get a divorce, because this is a mess. Like, girl, I hate to say stand up, but girl, stand up. Like, no. This is ridiculous. Like, no, that man played in your face. And, like, it's not her fault, because at the end of the day, she really went up there looking and wanting love. But I believe that she'll be better off finding somebody else. She's a beautiful girl. She could get somebody. So maybe they stayed up there for the show. But she really, I don't know. That just was this is a mess. This is like the most drama-filled show, season ever. It was good, though. So next we get into Ramses and Marissa. First of all, fast forward to Marissa, you still slept with this man after he literally, like, shot you down on national TV. I mean, we've all done some stupid stuff, but girl, I feel like she wanted to say that. Like, you know, you blurt some stuff out, like, you want to say that. But yeah, real talk, this is a lot of girls' reality. Like, that's just the reality of a lot of people's situation. This is the Rihanna mask. We're gonna put this on. That is the reality for a lot of women and a lot of women's situation. Like, she was in love with that man. She was, like I said, when you sleep with somebody, you become attached to them. She was attached with that man. So you know what? I can't judge her. But when she said, I kind of figured that, though, because when I had heard that she asked him again if he wanted to be with her, that would make sense as to why he was sleeping with her. Did you see the mother face? And the mom was like, I really want to punch him in the throat. But then it's like, punch him in the throat for what? Because your daughter was going back to him, still sleeping with him after he did all that. Like, girl. You were still sleeping with him. Then you got everybody trying to feel bad for you. And oh my God, I see myself in her. Child. When I tell you that was a mess and a half, when she blurted that out and said that. Also, Hannah is getting hate because she was mean. But Nikki D being behind the scenes and actually wanting to just be up there to get famous it's really him coded. When he first seen when he first seen Hannah, I felt like he did not like Hannah. I felt like he was not attracted to Hannah. I could tell he was not attracted to Hannah because he was not all over her. You see how Leo was all over Brittany? That's because Leo really found Brittany attractive. That's why Leo was all over Brittany like that. He really found Brittany attractive. That's why he was all over her. Nikki D was not all over Hannah. That's how I knew that he wasn't attracted to Hannah like that. And I don't think Hannah was attracted to Nikki D like that either. And I've seen a lot of women up there protecting the men that they were with because they love them. That's what women do. Women naturally will protect. Like, women will protect the men that they love. Like, you hear Hannah, like, it seemed like she was trying to protect Nikki D and his character, but she ended up coming out and just literally saying, like, nah, Nikki D, like, you could tell she didn't really want to bring up the whole situation of what she found about him saying that he wanted to get famous from Love is Blind. But she eventually came out and did it. That's how you know, like, even though maybe she didn't find Nick as attractive, she definitely got love for Nick. Because she was going to, you could tell she was going to hold that back. But I'm glad that she said something. And after she said that, I was like, oh, this is getting good. This is tea. But none of this is shocking to me. Like, when I tell you none of this is shocking to me at all. And then look how he's posting on Instagram now. Like, it's given, I want to be famous. But then I forgot what he called her, the name that he called her. But then to really say she was a 5 out of 10, and then the girls was the boy. See, men love to gossip, y'all. Men love to gossip. For the men to get up there and say, for the men to, I'm gonna brush my teeth now. For the men to get up there and say, yeah, and pillow talking with their girls and giving their girls all the tea and the girls spilling it, men love to gossip too, honey. And at first, I didn't think Ramsey was going to say anything. First of all, Ramsey took too long to say something. But I love the fact that when they asked, wait, I got it written down in my notes. Hold on. When they asked Steven, they was like, did he say that? Steven was like, yeah, that's what he said. Like, he was like, yeah, like, he said that. And then it took, Ramsey was like, yo, just be for real, bro. You got the boys calling you out, Nikki D. You said that, John. You said Hannah wasn't cute. So, yeah, the question I want to ask y'all is, do y'all believe that Nikki D would have walked down the aisle? Because I feel like he would have walked down the aisle for Hannah, but he kind of knew Hannah wasn't going to want to marry him anyway. You get what I'm saying? And then he said that she was, like, he basically said she was ugly. But Hannah definitely had a glow up. Hannah was wrong for how she was talking to him, but I kind of feel her energy now. And I'm like, okay, she's not really that much of a bad person, but he lied on that television. Like, to sit there and really lie and people calling you out on your lie and sit there and tell a bold-faced lie is crazy. And they kept panning the camera to AD. Sidebar, AD. Okay, you and your boo keeping it low. We just hope that it's not old boy. Don't play with us like that. Don't play in our face like that. We riding for you, sis. Do not play in our face like that. You can have you a boo, but just make sure it's not you know who. Talking about some, oh, you know I'm always with you know who. No. Please don't be with you know who. We don't want you with you know who. No. Not now. Alright. And then how Hannah friend Katie gonna turn herself into a victim crying and stuff like that? How that's your best friend? You just only knew her for a year. You met her on Love is Blind. That's your best friend. How Marissa your best? Okay, Marissa could be her best friend because she knew her for a year. Like, I could let that be permitted. But you was calling that girl that your best friend when you just had met her only like a month in, talking about some that was your best friend, and then she tried to turn herself into a victim. That's not your friend. Talking about some, oh, I sent her flowers and everything because I felt so bad. No, that was not your friend, sis. She wanted your man, and she felt like she looked better than you. Let's be very clear. She was like, oh, I felt so bad, I almost threw up. No, girl, no. And Hannah should have called her friend out on that BS. Like, no. I wish I was in the audience. I would say, not for nothing, I feel like you're not her friend. Let's call a spade a spade. Because you basically wanted her man. Steven Def told Monica that he was a cheater. And not for nothing, Love is Blind. I feel like they be watching like creators and stuff like that, like Jessie Woo and stuff, because Jessie Woo is the one who pointed that out. And I feel like that's where y'all got it from, but I digress. So anyways, I remember I was watching Jessie Woo and she pointed out that Steven had already said that he was a cheater. Steven is a liar. That's why he was like, I've already apologized. How many times do I gotta apologize? Do I gotta apologize more? You don't need to apologize. You just need to change behavior, period. I don't, that's why I don't even take I'm sorry. Change your behavior. Now, back to Alex and Tim, okay? My mindset has changed with Alex and Tim. I'm gonna have to go ahead and be like, I'm sorry to Alex, because now I see, like, when she explained the whole situation, what happened with the argument, and the reason why she covered over his mouth is because he was the one that was acting crazy. Now I'm like, oh, see, sometimes you got to get the whole story. So everything that Tim was saying was actually, I mean, that she was saying was actually true. Because when I saw how she was more calm towards the end, I'm like, okay, so she's kind of changing. So now I'm team Alex and I'm team forget Tim. So sorry, Alex girl, but the way it was looking for you, it wasn't looking too good. But now that I got the whole story, I believe you. Alex also looks beautiful. Like, she is a gorgeous girl. Like, yes, ma'am. You look so good. Like, the girls really came out there stunting on the dudes. Like, yeah, I look good and like, I love that for them. But yeah, I'm like definitely on Alex's side now. I see where everybody is coming from with Tim. And when cause I was like, she's putting her hand over somebody's mouth. That's aggressive and abusive. Like, I would never do that. Also, sidebar, unpopular opinion, I don't even have any smoke for Ramses anymore. Like, after finding out that Marissa went back and was sleeping with him, I don't got no smoke for him. I don't even have no smoke for him. It is what it is. You done went back to that man. Girl, at this point, whipped, okay? Sis is whipped. And you is too pretty for that. I ain't gonna hold, like, you are a gorgeous, 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 gorgeous girl. You do not need to keep going back to that. Find you something else. Find you something else. He is not interested. Mom was ready to run up on that stage like it was Love and Hip Hop. Okay. Oh, and Taylor's mom and dad, like, that was just such a beautiful moment. You could really tell that they really, really like Garrett. Like, you could really tell. Like, the love is in the air with them. And I think that is so beautiful. And who wouldn't want a pure and clean love? Like, and I love how they form in relationships. The girls are friends with the girls, the guys are friends with the guys. I feel like people still gonna be messing around behind the scenes. But yeah, you know what? Yeah, it's gonna be Team Alex now, because after I found that out, I'm like, okay, Tim, like, maybe you really are the issue. Because no, because I was kind of like, me, when it comes to like being abusive, when it comes to like calling people names and stuff like that, like, I still feel like she shouldn't have called him a B. That was out of line. But nah, you was getting loud, and she said that she had to tell you to stop being loud because she didn't want production to come in. She was trying to protect you. Crazy. So anyways, what else? I also want to talk about, did I talk about how, oh yeah, I did. I also want to agree that Marissa definitely has a beautiful energy about her. She definitely is a beautiful person. And like I said, in my previous videos, I felt like maybe Ramses was having another struggle. I don't know. I don't know what's Ramses though. He might got another person, like I said. And what else did I want to say? Oh, I don't know the other couples that well. I don't like, this is my first season that I'm watching the season all the way through. But I don't know the other cast members. But I love the fact that they brought the baby up there, and that was the first Love is Blind baby. That is so, so cute. Okay, face is extremely soft after that mask. I'm just trying it out. I got a little sample from Sephora a minute ago. Face is extremely soft after that. Yeah, I'm loving it. I feel like I just want to talk about like what you could learn. Like, when you watch Love is Blind, it's such a learning such a learning step, and it's a really good example of how people in the dating pool, and I was just saying this, will say it's piss in a dating pool, and the reality is they be the piss. All right, did a little bit of lip scrub. This is a sleeping mask and it's from the Dollar Tree, okay? And let me tell you, this baby is so good for $1. When I tell you it's so good for $1. For $1, it's so... Dollar Tree be having those gems. I didn't get the scrub because I was like, it's gonna be cheap. I just want to try it. But I'm gonna go back and look for the actual scrub. The lip scrub that I just used though is the one from Bath and Body, which I love. But this from Dollar Tree, Baby Girl Lisa. This thing is so good. Okay. I really like the way that Fenty made my skin look. I gotta show you guys a picture of my skin before. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people in the dating pool, I'm gonna use my little facial globe. I keep these in the refrigerator. And I'm gonna put my serums on. So I only put the niacinamide on at night. I think sometimes I do put it on in the morning, but we're gonna go for it on at night. And I realized this is from The Ordinary. I'm like, you gotta put a lot of serum on. And I just put that serum on. And I just go ahead and I go in with the globe. But yeah, I just feel like, honestly, a lot of people have a lot of work to do. And a lot of healing to do. And they're going on these love shows, they're getting in these relationships and stuff like that, and they're not really serious, you know? They're not serious about really being in a relationship for real. And that's why it's really, the reason why it's P in the dating pool is because you have a whole lot of unhealed people out here dating, period. And you have people who are the P in the poop in the dating pool out here saying, it's P in the dating pool, but you haven't even done the work and you're out here dating. So you have a bunch of unhealed people simply just out here dating, and they shouldn't be dating, simple. And you can see that from Love is Blind. A lot of the girls were ready for love, but a lot of the men weren't. And then because this is a TV show, you know, a lot of people go up there for fame because they see what it can get. But what's so crazy is like nobody from Love is Blind really got too many followers. They might get more now, but like nobody's pulling numbers like AD. AD pulled some numbers, so we'll see. I'm telling you right now, like if Ashley drops Tyler, sis gonna get them numbers, because a lot of women are gonna be able to relate to her. But a lot of women are Marissas. A lot of women are going back to their old thing. And it's just the truth. Like, it's just the reality of the situation. Overall, this was like one of the best seasons as far as entertainment. But it was such a messy season. It was a messy season as far as everything that went down. It's actually sad, but it's what's going on today and what's in the dating pool now. And you can actually see, you know? So that's that. I think I covered all my thoughts. I have my little bit of notes. And guys, I am going to head to bed. I got everything done. And I'm all moisturized. I don't know how people don't moisturize before bed. Like, my skin is way too dry for that. I cannot not moisturize before bed. Like, that's just not gonna happen. I finished off with my La Roche-Posay. I absolutely love this stuff. I love. If you guys like content like this, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Bye guys.